Hey guys, here is my latest car. This is a 1993 Toyota pickup. It is not a Tacoma, it's pre-Tacoma days, and you can tell this thing is in super good shape. And the great thing about these pickup trucks is that it's got one of the most reliable engines ever made in any manufacturer. These things are highly sought after, but the problem is it won't start. Here comes my dog. Good girl, Sophie. And it is such a good looking truck. I mean, just compare it to my Nissan hardbody over here. The hardbody in comparison looks like it's so old and antiquated and weak. And that's a 4-cylinder, that's a 4-cylinder, that's 4-wheel drive, that's 2-wheel drive. But I'm really impressed by the build quality of this Tacoma. I bought it, but it needs a fuel pump, and I'm going to show you guys how to do the fuel pump. There's a couple of ways that I've read that you can do. You can slide the bed back, or you can go from underneath, remove the tank, and then just do that. And I think that might be the case. But let me just take you around this pickup truck. This is the bed. It looks pretty darn good. Not a lot of rust on the frame itself. So one of the things that happens with these older pickup trucks, this one not so much. It's the 95, I think, to like 2000 or something Tacomas that have problems with rusting. This one's got some rust, but not very much, and that is due because this truck lived in South Dakota all its life and came to DC. It's just somebody that came for work. Grand City, South Dakota. It's got like a few problems, but man, this thing is just like a tank. There's a saying that during a zombie apocalypse, the only things that are going to be around are cockroaches and Toyota pickup trucks. And that is very much the case with this thing. So let me show you on the inside. Sophie wants to go in. Here, Sophie, go in. It is pretty comfortable inside. I was surprised. Like, the seats they held up pretty well. There's a little bit of wear here, but that's pretty normal for any tall pickup truck. Let's look at the door. It's got a really interesting features here. Look at this. This is an old school way of opening this, but I do love this idea. You push this button and you move it aside, and then you can like deflect the wind to you. That's really cool. That locks in place, and it's got manual doors. The quality is like really good. And I'll show you on the Nissan a little bit of the differences. So, clutch start, cancel, I'm not even sure what this is. This is the dimmer for the speedo. And this thing only has 126,000 miles. It's pretty basic when you like look at there's the temperature gauge, the speedo, and then the fuel gauge. Not even a tack on this thing. Keeps things simple. The passenger seat is in really good shape. You got your 8-ball speed up, manual transmission lever. Then you have your 4-wheel drive engagement here, your brake lever, your AC, and the AC works, your radio, glove box. Pretty simple. I like that the driver's seat is like a little bit bigger than the other. Sophie, go to your other side. Go to yours. Come here, Sophie. Sophie. All right, come here. Ooh, go over there. Good girl. Look at this. You have this that goes up. Yeah, stay there, Sophie. So there's the spare tire in here, and he's got a bunch of straps here. You have an additional seat here, which is nice. And that's pretty much it for this pickup truck. It's a really fantastic pickup truck, and I'll show you. Good girl, Sophie. It won't start because it needs the fuel pump. So here's the clutch, and then you push this, and it should be neutral. And that's just what it does. So it won't start, but I'm gonna fix that up. But I just wanted to show you guys really quick, really good quality, like amazing quality for a pickup truck. And I mean, just compare it to the Nissan hardbody. You know, that's not a bad truck at all, but it is a rust bucket, and it's slow. It's the suspension is pretty bad. I mean, that thing, the Tacoma, the pickup truck anyway, is really good. Let me see if it's good. It's open. Look at that. Yeah, the Nissan, I think maybe on the interior is a little bit better looking. This is also a 5-speed manual transmission, but this one's got many more miles, about 300,000. And the door also is falling off the hinge. It's kind of amazing that these two trucks, the hard body does not have a good resale, or is not as good resale as that. I mean, that's a very high resale value truck, but both of these are like super great and reliable. The quality of the Nissan is not as high as this, but that engine is just as good, maybe a little bit less than the Toyota, but this thing is at 300,000 miles and the engine is still the same one. Different transmission. This one, you know, barely has any miles. So I hope you enjoyed this Toyota pickup truck. Stay tuned, I'm going to do a bunch of videos on it, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video.